Yeah. Versace, Medusa head on me like I'm Illuminati. This is a gated community. Please get the fuck off the property.
Hey guys, welcome back to part 2, Quarantini episode 2 with Jassyyfizzle. How are you guys doing? I'm getting used to this, I think. I hope ISO's been treating you well, and I'm sending you guys all my love, all my blessings, and all my health. Now, on that note, I'm gonna let you guys know what playlist we're gonna be listening to today. For Quarantini, it's gonna be ISO and chill. Just to give you guys, you know, a little bit of a chill, more relaxing vibe compared to last week where, you know, we're gonna keep the energy there, but also this week there's gonna be 2 segments and some chill music for us to groove to. But the first segment is going to be how to become an Insta model. This is because in my message requests on Instagram, I'm constantly getting messages, just inquiries about how did you even start your career, what were steps that you took, or you know, how did you get that job. I'm gonna give you guys a rundown of my personal experience, the steps I took, you know, to hopefully give you guys new ideas on ways to start. And the second segment is going to be called R&BLUES CLUES, where I ask myself any music related hip-hop or R&B questions. So hopefully you guys are excited for this week's playlist and also the segments, and let's get started. Okay, so you guys already know that new music is going to be constantly added to any of my playlists. As soon as new music comes out, I add it to a playlist that it suits, and we've got Young Thug and Chris Brown's new album that came out last week. It's a vibe. If my husband cannot duet this with me, I don't want him. I ain't never had nobody show me all the things that you can show me in a special way. I feel when you hold me, we gon' always be together, baby. That's what you told me and I believe it, 'cause I ain't never had nobody do me like you. So, obviously, I'm not sure if I mentioned it earlier, but ISO and chill is a mix of old school R&B and new school R&B, and kind of any neo soul or anything that fits in between. And old school Maya, a staple. This song was sampled by Tory Lanez in Chicks Take 5, and Maya's actually on the new version of the track as well. So if I can, and I do remember to, I will tell you guys if I know a song's been sampled, because it's like I'm a walking encyclopedia of sampled music for some reason. I actually got asked yesterday on Instagram on a Q&A why the name Jassyyfizzle, why Fizzle? It's actually due to the fact that I was such a big Sierra fan growing up and a Missy fan, that every time a Sierra song came on, and obviously because Jassyyfizzle was the producer of the tracks, it would always say, it's a Jassyyfizzle product shizzle, and I would always be like, I'm like 7, I'm like, that's me. So that nickname just kind of stuck with me from a young age, you know, with my family, and then I just kind of carried it through to Instagram as a joke, and now it's literally stuck and it's actually like my stage name. Once again, I'm telling you my own personal story. This doesn't apply to everybody. Everyone has their own journey, but the reason why I'm telling you my story is so that it might be able to help you or give you ideas on how you might want to get started. My first main point is to start off alone. start off at home, be creative with what you have. Don't go out there and try to spend too much money. Try styling yourself in some of your clothes or buying things that you know you're going to get a lot of use out of and tagging those specific brands, because the more you kind of style yourself and get creative with it, the more chance you have of a brand reposting you. And when a brand reposts you, then you've got more likelihood of another brand coming across you and maybe even reaching out to you for a job. My second tip is start off local. Start off with your local, for example, so I'm from Melbourne, start off with your local Melbourne brand, see if they're looking for a model for any photo shoots, and also support your local brands, buy local brands and wear them, tag them in the pictures and you'll get reposted, and that's a good way to start, is to build yourself locally. My third point is be humble. Say yes to as many opportunities as you can when you're starting out so you can learn. You need to really make sure that you're learning from each experience, and that way you can take away new things like, I didn't like that, I now know how to pose a certain way for the next photo shoot, or I'm not working with that company again. Just take everything as a learning curve, but not in a negative way. Take it all as positives. And that way you're gonna be able to understand the industry and understand things you do like, things you don't like, and things you should do and shouldn't do, and you just build your knowledge base from there, and it really, really helps to have heaps of experience. My fourth most important point is work with your local creatives. Work with your friends. If your friend's a photographer, do a photo shoot with them. If you've got a whole bunch of cool clothes and your friend's a model, style them. Just try work with other people, because you learn so much. From my personal experience, I've had the best outcomes and creative photo shoots when I'm around my friends, because you have good energy, good vibes, you're not as nervous, and you're able to think of amazing ideas. So that's my fourth and last most important point. Use your friends, help each other so you can grow together. We're also covering early 2000s in this playlist, I forgot to mention. Plies and Akon. The one song, well, any Akon song that everyone used to Bluetooth to each other when we all had Samsung flip phones or Blackberries. And don't you reckon all those songs, I probably would have been in like 4th grade, 5th grade. We had no idea what they were saying, but we'd just be like, tink, 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 for your chill R&B vibes. If you haven't heard of her yet, trust me, have a look at all her songs, and it's gonna be going into all of your R&B playlists. And of course, I had to do her Aaliyah sample. So I was not ready for this Kalani track. I am a big Kalani fan. This song just makes me wanna. Any chill R&B playlists and video are like this. Here's to singing this song as a kid and not knowing the words properly or what they meant. Hey guys, so here we are for segment 2, R&BLUES Clues. I got myself a seat, got myself a jacket because it's getting a bit chilly, and I'm going to be reading the questions off of my phone. And they're questions that I've given myself, by the way, but I haven't thought of the answers yet, alright? So let's see how this goes. What's a song where you think the original is better than the remix? Let's Get Married by Jagged Edge. Don't get me wrong, I love the remix. But the original though, you gotta love it. Would you rather be on Tory Lane's Quarantine Radio or DJ Khaled's Live? Quarantine Radio, that's for sure. Not even to be on the live, just to be on it to watch it. That shit's funny. Would you rather smoke with Snoop or Khalifa? Definitely Snoop. I feel like Snoop is one of those people that you can always learn things off. Even if he's saying shit that's like funny to him, I'm still probably gonna be learning facts. Like, I gotta bring my notebook for that shit. All right. Would you rather Nicki Minaj or Cardi B? I am such a huge Nicki stan. And it's not that I have anything against Cardi B. I just feel like Nicki Minaj has been there for me, like, for all stages of my life. Like, think about all the year 8 parties where Starships was like the one song that always played, and now we kind of fast forward to her featuring, you know, verses on top of verses on every good rap song, and she just always brings the heat. She just has that kind of power. She's a queen. Next question. Would you rather be in the studio with Pharrell or Timbaland? This one is really, really tough. I can't remember the statistic, but it was something like in 2004, Pharrell owned or had made like 70% of music that was on the radio. I'm going to put the facts here now after I've researched it, and we'll see how close I was, because I might be way off. But not gonna lie, I feel like growing up in Houston, I'm very influenced by the Timbaland sound. Missy, Sierra, Timbaland. Too many good songs that I can't pass up on personally for myself. So I would say Timbaland, because he just gets those beats right. Like, every time I think Timbaland, I think Step Up 2. You know, and how much influence does Step Up 2 have on me? Well, too damn much. Let's just say I was out there dancing in the rain. That, along with Omarion's Icebox. God damn them. Usher, let it burn. Oh my God. If you could bring an artist back to life, would it be Tupac or Biggie? Definitely Tupac. I feel like there is so much that he was yet to teach. You know, things that he was going to progress into. Like, for example, acting. I think he wanted to do more acting, and he was going to create so many different types of movements and educate people. I feel like his purpose was really cut short. NWA or A Tribe Called Quest? Look, as much as I love NWA, I'm a big Ice Cube fan, so I would be able to differentiate well, between NWA and Ice Cube. So I'm gonna go with A Tribe Called Quest, because if you have heard Electric Relaxation, you would know how much of a game changer that song is for hip hop. Kind of bridging, you know, the bridge between soul, jazz, rap, funky groove. That's why I really loved A Tribe Called Quest, because I feel like they weren't afraid to explore different areas. Who would win a dance battle, Sierra or Chris Brown? You guys know how I feel about CC. Look, and Chris Brown, he can do a few backflips. I would say they're definitely in their own lane. That is for sure. And the thing is, both of them really, along with Missy, I feel like brought the art of dance into music videos as such an integral part of the music video. Like, you would know that when you're watching a music video by these guys, that there would be a dance going the whole way through. Like, the whole thing's always choreographed. I cannot speak today, so I'm going to go with Chris. I'm sorry, CC. Alright, so that's it for Quarantini today. Episode 2 done and dusted. I hope you guys liked the chill vibes this time. Like always, the playlist is going to be below in the description. Thank you so much for watching again. I know, video number 2, we're slowly getting there. And I just want to let you guys know that I'm really excited for next week's video. I've got something exciting planned for you all. But if you loved watching today's episode, don't forget to click the notifications below and subscribe. And I'll see you next week. Love, Jassyyfizzle.